Hey everyone, welcome to I Wish I Knew Earlier, episode 10 with Coach Shane, Mr. Sonic, Mr. Speed, Mr. I am the fastest guy in the world. Man, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one, man. And tell me a little bit about yourself, Coach Shane.
Hey, glad to be here. First of all, man, thanks for having me here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to God for allowing me to be here this morning. A little about myself. I'm from Louisiana, born and raised. Got out here, played football, junior college, did some times in the pro. Was on a few trial teams with the New Orleans Saints, Arizona Cardinals. I did 7 years in arena football. Uh, been coaching, years experience, track, football. I've got a lot of athletes to the collegiate level, a few here and there in the pros. Many stories of, guys that I do know, some future Hall of Famers and everything. So been through the rough draft and just got to be here at DCA and rub some of that energy off to them.
That's right. That's right. Well, you definitely are, bro. You know what I mean? Not everyone can catch my energy, and you definitely are one of them. And we've gotten closer along the way. But
Sir.
what is the your business name? The
So the business name still is Empowerment SSA.
Okay,
But so in October, we closed it. Right?
okay,
We wanted to get closer more to the desert. But my brother, he's going off right now of DJ Jungle,
Okay.
right?
okay,
And I'm building with the SB for speed. Right?
okay.
But all that is still inside empowerment.
Gotcha.
Now, shout out to my man Laurent Landry. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Big time guy right there. We got a new thing we call Project 3021, where all of this that we're talking about is going to fit inside of that. Project 3021 is my NFL number and his NFL number, and we're going to go around and we're going to donate to schools. We're going to give kids scholarship. We're going to pour into them with the stories that we've been through,
Yeah,
and we're going to build athletes the right way on and off the football field.
that's right. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
And it's definitely been so today. Just a little insight. We're in the gym at DCA because he was training my son and my daughter.
Hmm.
This is the first training session, so I'm very picky and particular into who's really involved in my family's
Hmm.
life, right? So because I've known Shane in the last couple months, I've seen his investment into it. So for me personally, that to me telling you is like
I
that's a
appreciate that.
big thing for me.
I
All
appreciate
right,
that, brother.
man.
I
So I
appreciate
appreciate it.
that.
So let's get right to it. If you could go back and talk to your younger self, what is one thing you wish you knew earlier about becoming a better athlete and person?
If I could go back to tell my younger self, one thing I would tell my younger self to be patient. I would tell my younger self to go through progress, not to look at anyone else's journey and failure. You know, like failure would take you closer to your stepping stone, your victory. You know what I mean? And sometimes God allow you to go through something to get you to where He needs you to be. So at least got to be patient. It's like you're going through something. I didn't make the roster this time, or oh, my ankle sprained, or oh, I got to miss out this. Be patient. Your time gonna come. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like that setback is holding you back for a reason. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I would tell every athlete, like learn that right now because you may succeed in recreation, you may succeed in middle school, high school, but once you get higher, the higher you go, man, injuries gonna come. And some people run away from that when they never been injured before. So, and in life, like I said, that'll give you that same lesson. You gotta be patient with it.
yeah. Just got to go through the journey, right?
Got to.
And patience is a big word.
Yes, sir.
Even as adults, sometimes we rush it, and when we rush it, something goes bad
Yeah.
and surprises happen.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're patient, you get to see the overall
Yes,
thing,
sir.
like aspect. Okay, I got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
How did I get hurt? Why did I get
Mm-hmm.
hurt? How can I improve now?
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, physically, and more important,
Yes, sir.
spiritually. So that's great. That's great, man. I wish we all had that,
Yeah,
right?
right. That's a hard one. Easy to say, hard to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. Second question. What's the biggest mistakes athletes make when they are trying to get faster?
The biggest mistake athletes make is there's so many.
Mm.
So many. But one of the biggest ones I'll say is the athletes want to rush the progress and go right to the big things. We want to do sled. We want to do parachute. We want to do the things that make it look cool before we get a video out there.
Gotcha.
We don't want to go through the little things. We don't want to go through the rhythm, the A skips, the B skips. We don't want to go through the arm swings. We don't want to be corrected by those little things.
Yeah.
So the hardest thing I get, like with a lot of athletes, and especially like the older athletes, when you try to take them back to those baby steps, they don't want to. You know what I mean? And you gotta, again, we just talk about that word being patient, trust and progress. That word is so important when it comes to speed, man, because it's different phases. You got the drive phase, which is like 20 yards or 15. You got front side mechanics and you got backside mechanics.
Gotcha.
For our tall kids, they usually are backside mechanics, take them a longer time. Shorter, more explosive kids, they use front side mechanics. And he's stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
So you got to take them out their comfort zone, put them in different shoes and work them. But patience is the key, right?
Well, back to the basics,
Yeah,
right?
back to the basics.
It's also what got you to succeed.
Yes,
back
sir.
to the basics.
Back to the basics.
Sometimes we forget that, and those were injuries or something happens
Yeah.
that you're like, wait, why did that happen? Well, what did you change?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
if you start changing or skipping the basics of the warm-ups of intentional, being intentional about it, that's where things happen, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm a true believer of that. So
Yeah.
here, same way with my business, right? In real estate, I gotta hit the basics every day. The script practicing, the lead generation, all those things that I need to do. So when I get that opportunity to speak to someone, I know what I'm speaking about.
Yes, sir.
Right? But the thing is, if I try practicing on a person, it's already too late.
Yes.
It's already too late.
You gotta old track coach of mine used to always tell me you gotta stay ready. You gotta get ready. Right? So again, like
Stay ready.
stay ready. Do the little things away. I always tell the athlete, do the little things away from me. And what's the little things? The little things we're talking about right now, the steps.
Yeah.
Doing your arm swings, doing your knee drives, do those things away from me. And if you're doing it away from me, when I come to you and tell you, let's do this, it won't be a problem. If you're not doing it,
then it will be a problem.
I know it's gonna be a problem.
And that's funny, right? Because there's always someone challenging you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if you warm up before you even get to that warm up,
you're ready to go.
All right, you call me up, let's go.
You're ready to go.
Right?
You're ready
so
to go.
that, and before, like, I haven't warmed up, I haven't done this, right? So it's such a great way for you to look at it like that, man. And me and you have so much things in common, man. So that's what we have clicked so well since day one. So
Chemistry.
I'm so happy. Man.
Chemistry.
All right, third question. If you could give every young athlete one piece of advice that would help them succeed in sports and in life, what would it be?
Man, that is a great question. That is a great question. Quick story. So I remember, and I went to Blinn Junior College out of Texas. This is the same school Cam Newton went to. I was there a year before him.
Oh.
Their school was loaded with talent. Their school was loaded. It was like the best junior college in America at the time, easily. And I remember going there the year, I think it was the year after Hurricane Katrina. I went through everything I've been through, and at this point I'm 18, just ran a 4.29 laser, broke school records. I've had scholarships and, you know what I mean, like situations I've been through. I didn't put myself in a great position to walk into those scholarships. So I had to go the junior college way, which I knew nothing about. My oldest brother put me on.
Yeah.
Man, when I went there, what I learned, to answer that question, there are always guys that's bigger, stronger, more athletic, work harder, the whole nine. And when I went up there as a 18-year-old, there was guys on this campus that was like 22, 23, 21. And athletic-wise, I could hang with them. Mentally was a whole different mindset. After practice, I'm going home and get on that game. Them boys doing extra reps. Them boys got a look in there I ain't have. I didn't understand. To be honest, I wasn't trying to understand it.
Yeah.
And one day, my coach, he had my name on a piece of paper. And the paper was either you getting cut or he want to talk to you. Never have I ever been cut from a team. Never have I ever, was in a situation like that at this time, right? I walk in there and I see my name, and most of the football players like, man, I know they didn't let you go like such and such. And I'm like, man, I was like, man, I've done everything right.
Yep.
Prior to that day, excuse me, I walk in the meeting late. How you always about our players here.
Yep.
I didn't have a wrong answer, but truthfully was with my older brother at time in Texas, and I spent the night by him, and I told him I rely on him to get me back on time.
Yeah.
Which problems came. We didn't get there on time, whatever. Even though the meeting started at 6:15, I got there at 6:15. I'm late.
Got you.
So that day I learned, he was like, hey, you was supposed to run with the ones today. I'm like, man, coach, I was here on time. No, you was late. You was late. You showed up late. You showed up when my door was closed. You was late. Name, I still remember his name, Coach Franchione. Big shout out to him. His dad was the head coach at Texas A&M at the time. And I'm like, Coach, man, I've been working hard. And yeah, we could talk about that another time. Right now, you running with the fours.
Who?
18-year-old, and I'm watching these guys. I'm the smallest in that room. Even though I ran the 4.29, you got a lot of 4.3s and 4.4s in there.
Yeah.
These guys is huge. Brian Nabufi wound up going to Cal. A lot of guys wound up going to SEC. When I got dropped down, I didn't have the courage to get back up. See where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
Courage. I didn't have it to get back up. And for the first time ever, I found myself being somewhere and looking around me and no one to pick me up. And I always had faith in God, and I always knew my journey. You know what I mean? But sometime, again, God gonna take you there.
Yeah.
To show you his face.
Yeah.
And man, that day I went back to my room, I cried. I cried, bro. I cried, and I told my dad, I called him. I was like, no, I called my pastor first, matter of fact, Pastor, and he told me, he was like, hey, this is God's way of showing you this and that. You gotta have faith. And I'm like, but man, I done everything right.
Yeah.
He ain't questioning God, but I've done everything right. I've been through this already through high school. And I know I didn't put myself in position, but now I've done everything right. Why this happened to me? Called my dad. He said, never forget this. He said, son, the greatest athletes had the toughest story to get there. Michael Jordan was cut. Became one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Muhammad Ali, he had his struggle. Got stripped from the title. Yeah. Came back, and that's when he became the greatest at what he did. Became more of a spokesman to the world. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And he told me, he was like, hold your head up, tuck your chest out. Don't wait till the coach to come to you.
Yeah.
You walk to him, accept the challenge.
Yeah.
Get up, go to the office. Got up, started packing my bags. I was like, all right, Dad. He was like, I'm gonna be out there tomorrow to come get you. Taking that drive from Louisiana to Texas, come get me. Man, I'm packing my bags still.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And the shame of it, what was hurting was the shame I gotta go home.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Friends that doubted, family, Yeah. And if I have faith and courage, I'm worrying about that. Because I know what God got for me. You can't even get in this lane if you know.
Yeah.
At that time, like I said, I didn't know. Man, I went to Coach and I said, Coach, thank you. I give, sit down, Shane. What this man taught me, man, is why I stand today in front of these athletes. I said, Coach, I give you everything I had. He said, you're 18, you're talented. You don't know your talent. Yeah. Have you accepted your talent? I said, yeah. He said, what football mean to you? Kind of how the question you asked me now. I'm like, I like it. That's it. I enjoy it. That's it. What do you get out of football? It keep me out of trouble. That's it. Look out that window. Vroom, vroom. I see a 22-year-old man that don't have a mom. He's doing it to get his mom out of a situation. I see a 21-year-old man, got a kid on the way.
Yep.
Was in an adopted home. He's doing it because of the situation. See, what you like, they love. And if they hear you like something, and I put you in a high position, it's disrespecting them.
Yeah.
You can stay here. He said, don't believe in red shirt. You could earn that spot back, or I'll send you to any junior college you want to. Which one you think I did?
Stayed.
No.
I
left.
Oh.
Faith.
Gotcha.
To answer that question, faith. To sit, wait, be patient. I left. And when I left, that just added more to my story and journey. It didn't get easier. It got harder.
Yeah.
God was trying to make me sit and wait in front of something that was so good. If I stayed and wait, the next year, me and Cam Newton on the same team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
I left. And when I left, I'm looking at all this. I'm like, man, national champs the next 2 years in a row. I went to a school, dropped out of that school and such and such. So God, again, man, like I would tell any kid, you gotta have faith stepping into this thing. Like it is this is not, life will not give you an easy path. Moms once told me, son, Jesus walked this earth. Spit on, talked about, treated like the lowest thing on this earth, the best human being to walk this earth. What make you think he ain't about to get bruises and scars?
Ooh, yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So
yeah, man.
faith was built in me.
That's
That's
right.
the difference. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Most people hold on to it and think they got it, and the moment they get punched in the mouth, they drop it.
Oh, for
It
sure.
was built in me. So I got punched in the mouth, dropped it, had to pick it back up, So now when I go through like challenges in life, football always take me back
to those
moments.
and those part of the basics.
Part of the basics, baby.
Right.
Always go back. See how you put
all those things right there.
You're lining us up. You feel me?
And
you're lining us up.
And that's why I believe that's what me and you collaborating with these kids are seeing that too.
Yes, sir.
Right? We're putting them into those tests that you fail.
Mm-hmm.
Failing forward.
Mm-hmm.
The sooner you fail, the sooner you get to realize I get to get back up,
Yes,
I get
sir.
to get better, and then we go out there and perform.
Yes, sir.
Right? So we've seen already a difference in the last 6 months
Yes.
in these kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that we go back, and again, I wish earlier if we had coaches like us in our life,
man.
where would we have been, right? But also through this troubles and tribulations, that's our story.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we are passionate about giving back to those kids that wisdom, because I wish someone would have helped me like that,
Yes.
right? Or
Yes.
share that type of scenario with us. Like, hey, it's all good. Don't worry. It's all good. Just let's go. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Right? Because there's always going to be someone better, stronger, faster than you. However, are you mentally ready?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's it.
Are you patiently, and do you have faith
That's it.
that it's going to happen?
That's it.
Man, those
Faith to open doors, right?
look where we at now.
Man. Yeah, look where we at. Enjoying
it. All right, man. What is if you and I were to pass away tomorrow, what would you want the younger generation to know and remember?
Man, that one there's. Man, for me, honestly, like my passion for what I do now is what at one point, like I wouldn't have been able to answer that question.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to answer because it's deep. It's a deep question. You really thinking like, man, when I leave this earth, like
we got our kids.
our kids, that's the tough one.
Yeah.
That's
So
tough
what
one right
would you
there.
leave there,
That's
bro?
a tough one.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's why I want to make sure it gets real, man.
That one there, dog. When I think about like my babies, you know what I'm saying? Like that's life. That's life for me right now, man. Like those kids is life for me, man. So I would just honest, man. I want to leave a good name behind to where they can, like, when their dad name come up, it'll bring a smile to them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, dad, he put everything out there. Like I told Shane, I was like, one reason, we got the same name, same birthday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
and
man.
split image. Like sometimes you do things and I get mad and like, dude, then I gotta think like, yeah, I did this. I was just like that, right? And with him, he being the oldest, I try so much to pour into him. And I tell him things now, like even as a kid that, having conversations. And one day I brought this, kind of what you showed to me, was in this room and we prayed. And, after I told him, hey, man, I say, like, you the oldest.
Yeah.
One day I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
And I want you to always promise me that you got your brothers. So you put yourself in a great situation. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm starting this journey, but you going to finish it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, and it's bigger than our name. It's bigger than everything that we're doing. I want you to always put your best foot forward. And I'm going to show you how. He broke out in tears. Dad, I don't want to hear, like, what you mean you're not gonna be here? I say, hey, bro, everybody got their time.
Yeah.
I say, but my time right now, I say, God has blessed me to be your dad here on this earth. So I'm gonna open every door I can to make sure life will treat you fairly.
Yep.
And that's and that's my kids, and that's everyone that I get to lay my gifts on. You get what I mean? Because God has blessed me with a skill set, not just football player, man, like as this athlete.
Yep.
And doors shut and doors have opened 3 times more than what they, you know what I mean, every time a door is shut. So, like I said, bro, that's a hard question because you don't want to, but it has to be.
Oh yeah.
So for this, like I said, man, I would just want my name to be Coach Shane. Always had a smile on his face.
Yeah.
The energy, man, when he hit the door.
Yeah.
He always asks, "How you doing?"
Yeah.
Manners, little things. Like we going back, little things.
Yeah.
Things I was taught as a kid to respect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to help someone. I'm willing to give a shirt off my back.
Yeah.
My last. You know what I mean? I would struggle before I could see someone else struggle. And that's just who I am. You know what I mean? And I want my sons and people around me to take on that same thing because, man, the world would be a better place if we all had something similar to that. You know?
Well, it's like what we preach, the energy and effort, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what you bring every time.
Yes,
Is
sir.
the energy and effort. That is something that you leaving that the one thing to remember is the energy and effort. How are you bringing yourself in?
Yes, sir.
Right? Because that's how people remember you.
Mhm.
First impression is a lot, right? Are you your head down or your head up,
Mhm.
chest up,
Mhm.
excited? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what I'm about to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Put a smile on my face.
Smile on your face and go
Yeah.
through it.
Let's go, man. So I'll fun questions. 2 fun questions before
Okay.
anything. If you can train any athlete in history for one day, who would it be and why?
I would say myself.
Yeah.
I would say the younger me.
Yeah.
And I'm only saying that because it's something you kind of just said. If I and this is no difference. I've had some amazing coaches like from Coach Lambert. So I've been blessed with a lot of people that came. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
And taught. I learned a lot from them. Coach Littles and I can name a lot of them. But for me, what I'm telling myself, as for what I know,
Yeah.
when I've been through,
Yeah.
standing here, the energy that I give. Now I've had some great coaches, but I'll take on any of them with the energy I have,
Yeah.
the passion. And if I could put myself in front of that kid, that one that I knew that was a dog, that I knew that was drilling from the mouth to get there,
Yeah.
man, look, bro. Look, bro. Listen, man. And to be honest, like I said, I've had kids that come in front of me, and I got a kid, Camille. All right, Camille's a dog, sophomore, on one of the fastest track teams out here in California. They broke the record. They ran like a 39, whatever. Right? He's a sophomore. They all sophomores. That kid one day was challenging me. We going at it. And it's a challenge, like not like a challenge. It's a good and positive challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge me to see what I'm about.
Yeah.
Challenge me,
Testing you.
testing me,
Yeah,
right?
you're testing you.
I'm going, okay.
Yeah, it's sizing you up.
Oh man, that day we had to lock the door. I locked the door in the gym on him. We going at it. And the dad that day was like, oh, he on one.
Yeah.
He's yours to deal with though for hour. We going at it. He don't want to run on the trail, man. You know, whole night he's stomping. I see, so that's how sprinters run. We stomping now.
Yeah.
Okay. And this kid, like, I'm like, okay. So I was like, come here. I was like, bro, what's the problem?
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. I said, but you here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force you to do it. I said, this is the problem with you. I said, you think when I get in front of you, I said, because everybody around here is screaming, Camille, Camille, Camille. I said, you feel that you probably the best athlete I have.
Yeah.
I'm going to be. I said, the best athlete I ever seen, I see you looking at him, me. I said, because the drive I've had,
Yeah.
the passion that I have, I said, I don't think no one can match it, still to this day.
That's right.
I said, if you put me where you at right now, I said, dude, I'll take every bit of advantage of it.
Yeah.
And most kids can't step into that. right?
Yeah.
And that's hard to put in a kid. I watch sometimes like you'll be in there with our kids, and some of them will always come out here and he's sitting there and he's like, oh, what happened? Oh, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Step up to it.
Yeah.
You want to get respect from Coach Roy? And I told him last time, hey, don't wait till Coach to bring that energy to y'all. Y'all go bring that energy to him.
Yeah.
Make him feel drained when he leave out of there. I go home sometime and my voice is harsh and I'm drained. I just be like, my energy gone. I just give it all away. But I recognize God give me energy to put in everybody else.
That's
So
right.
you know, we try. When I go home, I want that energy to be gone.
Yeah.
I want it to be gone where I don't got to be coaching. I can just be dad and just stay
Yeah.
on the clown with the boys now, right? But like I said, man, for me, out of all athletes in history, I would want to save myself, and I would want to save my son too,
Yeah.
right? And that's you would have to give me like a top 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so many ways where I can answer that. Now, if I had to say my favorite athlete of all time, I would want to be around somebody with that knowledge. And
Who's your favorite athlete?
Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Ain't
All
even a
right.
football player.
All right. No.
You know what I mean?
But he did something right.
He did something right. And
Yeah.
what I learned from him was, like I said, we talking about work, failure, believed in what he believed, while everybody else turned on it.
Yeah.
Come back at the age he did, failure again, and work.
Yeah.
And what he did off that campus, which what I love. That's my journey I'm on now. So
That's right.
when this thing, going back, when this thing is said and done, it's not Shane Boyd, the football player. It's a coach of life.
Yeah.
Coach was, man, that energy.
That's
Man,
right.
he would speak up for anybody. And it's like I've constantly continued to tell people, I'm the black wolf around here. What
Yeah.
that mean? When I step on the campus, I'm representing these kids in any way, in any form, and I will go through it for them.
Yeah.
I would never sit in front of another grown man and downplay these kids to where if we when we talking, we figuring out how we gonna uplift them. That's conversations we have.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling that energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because I always got to go back from when I was a kid and remember, hey, I ain't had no one to take up for me the way I'm doing with these kids.
That's right.
And that's something they got to get a hold on. You know what I mean? So there's so many ways that could go, bro. And it's not to get off track. It's so many ways. Like
No.
I could go on and on. That's a great question. I can go on and on with that one.
And that's the beauty of that, right?
Mhm.
It allows you to open up that side of you that you're like, I never thought about it. Let me think about it more. And now you can even dive in a little bit harder into that because, you know, now you see yourself, you see your son. Now you see other athletes that you're like, man, boy,
Man.
I'm gonna get you there.
Tap in, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you there.
Yep.
You
man.
know, so
and like again, say that, man, like, and go back to that Camille, right? Man, now after that challenge, right? My guy go on, Junior Olympics, do his thing. Man, you know, and at the time I'm at Palm Desert. Everybody trying to get him. Me and him have conversations. Coach, I'm like, man, go where would fit best for you. Don't follow me.
yeah,
Like you good because of you, dude. Like
Yeah.
that boy like that,
yeah,
been like that. And I kept saying, the challenge I give him was this: Camille, when you beat my high school time, then I'll get you on that level. Until then, man, let me tell you something. I ran a 10.64, which is still the record at my high school. I ran a 21.1, almost 20 flat. Camille's a sophomore. He ran a 10.49 or 10.3 something. Maybe got it wrong. If I did, bro, give me on that. Almost 20 seconds in a 200. As a sophomore. So, and this ain't me taking credit. This is me telling this kid, bro, through all the fire, everything you've been through, time you wanted to quit, to have people around you, to tell you keep going, you didn't get distracted. Now look at you.
Yeah.
Doing it, ESPN, all that, and you're just a sophomore in high school. You're getting all these scholarships. And people wonder, man, is he good in football? I say his speed.
Yeah.
Everybody want it.
Yeah.
Everybody want it.
Everyone.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, man, like it's for these kids to see, man, like, hey, man, you put 1 foot down and go forward.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed enough to be around an athlete like him, and he's opened the door for me, like to where like, man, like I love this. So
Yeah.
I get to tell my son, hey, my son, oh, that's Camille, you know what I mean? Shane has been blessed to be around guys like that. And I just think like for him, like me and Camille still text here and there, and I tell him like, hey man, love you, bro.
Yeah.
Like keep going. Proud of you. And every chance I get, like we not as close that because he's in LA and here and there.
Yeah.
And just always like, bro, like I'm proud of
Yeah.
the young
That
man
you
you
become.
becoming.
Yeah.
And the challenges you took. You could have easily give up. The devil could have easily took that from you, but you ain't allow him to.
That's
And
right.
I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that part about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Well, that's the beauty of that. That you have the stories, the resume
Mm-hmm.
that we can definitely go back to and be like, boom, this is what has happened,
Mhm.
and because of what I went through,
Mm-hmm.
I was able to share that wisdom
Yes, sir.
with that kid, that athlete, right?
Mhm.
And now he's at a better position that I wish I was.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, that's a great one. There you
So,
go.
yeah, you know what I
There you
mean?
go. There
So
you go.
I get you,
There you
man.
go.
I get
There
you.
you go.
So that's why we keep on. That's why we're so
That's why
hungry.
we do it.
We have that chip on our shoulder because we're not satisfied.
Mm-mm.
Because again, if we would have had that, we wouldn't be here right now,
Mm-mm.
right? So now we're like, okay, let's go. We're trying to do make as many athletes better than they ever thought they can be at the sooner the better.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
then they can prolong their life, be like, man, I got some great method training that is a longevity.
Mhm.
It's not a short term, it's a long term type
Mhm.
of thing. So
Mhm.
that's awesome, man. So another fucking question would be is what's your favorite food after a hard workout?
My wife cooking.
But what though? That still has to hit the spot. But what is it?
All right, dog. For me, man, I like carb up, man. Me and my boys love spaghetti.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I love some spaghetti, dog. Like I wouldn't pass that off for nothing. And the sudden in me, man, I'm telling you, I'm the man. The mashed potatoes, the sudden collard greens. I like eating heavy. After a long workout, I like eating heavy because I drench
That's
so
right.
much, and I need a heavy meal.
Yeah.
And if I eat a heavy meal, I don't got to worry about getting up in the middle of the night
And eating.
and
Yeah.
eating. You get what I'm saying? So I like a heavy meal that'll stick to me in the middle of the night that could last. Because I'm
That's
not a
right.
morning breakfast person like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
Okay.
So I like eating something heavy. You know what I mean? Maybe 2 plates, but
Yeah.
we'll get it done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I would say for me, I'll say spaghetti because it's more
Carbs.
more carb up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's replenishing what you just burned.
Yeah.
You know, and then and all the energy that we bring is added more to it because we're also we are in the workouts with the kids.
Yes.
We don't.
Yes.
So that's something
the part,
again.
yeah,
That's another
that's next
difference
level.
between us, right? We're not just like, hey, go do this. Hey, go do
Yeah,
that.
right.
We're like, we're not those dudes.
Dress
We're
it.
like, nah, I'm gonna go jump
We
in there
dress it.
and do it. This is how it should look. Let's go, right? And now we're like, let's go. So after we did the workout too,
Yes.
plus
Yes.
the energy.
Yes.
So I get what you're saying, my
hey,
boy.
like you know what I tell a man as a trainer and as a coach, and I tell them like, you got some guys that's just trainers.
Yeah.
You got some guys just coach. I'm both.
Yeah.
You both.
Yes.
And what I mean is that if I see you doing it wrong, I'm gonna correct you.
Yeah.
And it's in me, like it go boil my skin not to correct you.
Yeah.
So, and I tell these kids like, man, when I'm in these sessions, like you said, I'm drenched.
Yeah.
I'm like, and sometimes my wife asks like, why you always saying, man, my legs is hurting. I gotta do box jumps. I gotta do this. It's like a workout without doing a workout with them. Cause you steady gotta break down
Yeah.
and show them something. You know what I mean?
That's
So
right.
it's like you said, man. Like that's what separates you right there. You gotta come to work every day with
Yeah.
that suit on.
Yeah.
My business suit is who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like telling people like, well, you know, like, what's the resume? I'm right in front of you, baby.
That's right.
This
Yeah.
what you get.
Face of the
every day.
franchise is right here.
This is
It's
what you
right
get
here.
right here. You know what I
That's
mean?
right,
Like no
man.
matter where we go, man. And like I said, man, I felt like, brother, like since I became like part of this, man, it was like, man, I feel like I've been on you, dog. Like,
Yeah.
because the energy just it bounced around where we at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You could be on the other side of the campus and if I hear that, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
The voice, the loudness, and I love that. You get what I'm saying? And like you was like one of the first coaches, man, to right away, like bam, walk me in and give me that energy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that right away, when you did that, it allowed me to relax and come on, give you that same
Yeah.
energy.
Do
and
you?
that's a challenge. Most coaches, when you did that, would have backed down. Oh, this is, and it's not the challenge to where I'm gonna show. No, it's a challenge. All right, back. I
Yeah.
got that same energy. Let's go.
Let's go.
And that's what make it great.
That's
you get what I'm
right,
saying?
man.
So that go hands in hand with it, brother.
Well, I
Hand in hand.
appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
And you know, again, he's a true blessing. I'll reach out to him for any speed training for any sport. And I appreciate you, man, so much.
Man,
And I will be praying for you and your family
Appreciate
and
it.
your business.
appreciate it.
I know it's gonna blow up. We have really good, a lot of great faith into where we're heading. So
Mhm.
I appreciate you so much. And
Always, man.
this is it. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day.
All right.
Deuces.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.